Okay, hey guys, welcome back. It's Team Draco. So, a lot of people been asking me, right? How they should be building their character, how they should be focusing on their gear for their characters. I usually give them a pretty in-depth explanation slash guide on what they should be doing from 0 to 45. Now, what I found out is more times than not, they would get, pretty confused and they'd be probably worse off than when they started. So now we're gonna make this next guide. But basically, you could just copy paste everything that I do, and you're set. And then when you get to the more advanced level, you could probably check out some of my other guides. So first things first is from AR1 to 45, the gear you want on your characters, it basically is the same thing. Okay, basically follow me out. For your main DPS, for the flower and feather, you're only looking at substats. For the timepiece, cup, and crown, you're looking at your main stat. But the main stat will be different for each one of them. So for let's go with the flower and the feather. Okay, so let's look at it. For main DPS, Kaching, I want attack percent substats. So I got my attack percent. I would level this. If I was a low level, of course. For feather, I'm looking for attack percent. Honestly, I have no attack percent yet because I feed all of mine. So I'm gonna just use a quick 4-star. So attack percent, I would put that on Kaching. For timepiece, you're looking at main stats. What do you want in your main stat? Oh, attack percent main stat. I would put that on Kaching. For cup, honestly, there's no way you're gonna be getting into all the specifics of bonus damages or whatever. So attack percent cup. Do I have attack? I see attack percent. I put that on Kaching. For crown, honestly, with this, you got a little bit more leeway, and there's no way you would have over 50% crit. So I would look for crit rate head. I see crit rate. I put that on. So now my Kaching is looking like 20% crit rate, 50% crit damage, and this is her stats for level 1. Now let's go to my next character, Sucrose. So honestly, if you really don't know how to build a character, so let's say I didn't read nothing about Sucrose. I mean, I read about Sucrose, so I know I'd want to put some elemental mastery on her. But let's say you don't know nothing about a character and you just want to build them because you like them, because that's how you should be playing the game. Play it for who you like. So that's the thing. With Sucrose build on the field a lot, and that's another topic that we will touch upon before the end of this video. So answer is not always, but let's just throw this elemental mastery because I don't have attack percent. If I saw attack percent, I would put that on Sucrose, to be honest. Like, say, assuming I don't know nothing about the character. I see more elemental mastery. I'm gonna throw that on her. Now remember I said for timepiece you're looking at the main stat. And right now I have no main stat attack percent other than this piece, so for the heck of it, let's just throw this on Sucrose. Now, for these cups, I kind of got some weird luck and rolled all pyro damage, main stat. So, for now, work with me here. We could throw this 4-star, because you can get 4 stars very early on. We could throw this 4-star attack percent on Sucrose. Now, for your crown, again, honestly, if you can't find crit rate, If you can't find crit rate, you would go with you would look for attack percent, to be honest, because you won't have the resources to, well, you won't have enough crit rate to make use of crit damage early on. So either you look for crit rate or attack percent. So this is my sucrose. Now let's check out my gene. Now gene is now my gene have holding some gear for one of my other characters, so actually I won't touch up too much on her. But I will say she's a healer, so and her heal scale of her attack power. So I look for as much attack percent as possible to put on her. And if I wanted to make, let's just forget that. Forget I even said anything. So she's a healer. I'd want to put as much attack percent on her as possible. Don't worry about my Zhongli. He just here to protect everyone else. So now let's just fight a level 82 mob. Okay, and obviously I do no damage to them, of course. But one thing you should be knowing is always switching out. So you see, I attack with my Kaching, and she is my main damage, of course, but I don't have nothing else. So I switch to Sucrose, use her E. If I have an alt up, I use her alt. I switch to Jane, use her E. Switch back to Sucrose because she's my main damage. Start attacking with her. Switch back to Sucrose, use my E. Use Jane E. Oh, I missed and use Zhongli out. My bad. Mishap. But yeah, basically what you want to do is constantly be switching out. So once I use Sucrose E, it's on cooldown. I attack a little bit. I switch to Sucrose, use her E. Switch to Jane, use her E. Switch back to my main damage, which is Sucrose. Her E probably came back up by now. Okay, I got her alt up, so I want to use her alt. Switch back to Sucrose. Use her E if it was up by now. Like on in my head, I would be keeping track of all the times. Like I know Sucrose E is probably like on like a 12-second cooldown, so I'm counting inside my head. Like it's like a natural thing I would be doing. So I won't like actually be after I use Sucrose E counting to 12 and then switching back to Sucrose to use the E. And then I know Jane E is on a lower cooldown, so how I would rotate, I would probably be attacking with Sucrose. I mean, I'd probably be attacking with Kaching, then switching to Sucrose using her E, switching to Jane using her E, switching back to Kaching using her abilities again, rotating, attacking, switch back to Jane, use her E, switch back to Kaching again, using her abilities, then I do the full rotation with Sucrose and then Jane again, switch back to Kaching. You always want to switch back to your main damage dealer, but you always want to continue rotating through your team, because that way you get the most damage out of everyone's abilities. Now, if you saw there, I actually almost beat the level 90 mob with level 1 characters. Well, level 20, one level 20 and two level 1s. Just a bit of recap. Your main damage from 1 probably to 45, you just focus on stats. Well, not just main damage, for all of your characters, you just focus on straight on stats. I know everyone see this sad bonus thing here, and you don't even think of it. Pretend that it doesn't even exist. If you get a set bonus, that's cool, but they honestly are not necessary until you actually start building up your gear, well, getting the right set of gear for your characters. So from 1 to 45, just be focusing on stats. Like for your flower and feather, you looking at your substats. Main damage, you want attack percent. For your timepiece, cup, and crown, you want your main stats. And basically for every character, you would want to read up on them a bit to see exactly what they will be using. So of course, main damage will be using attack percent stats. Healers, on the other hand, Jane is an exception because her heals scale off of attack. But if you read up on her, you would see that her heals scale off of attack. So you would want to put attack percent on her. Sucrose, you would see she scale a lot of elemental mastery, so that's why I put elemental mastery on her. Now, I hope this video was informative. Well, uninformative, because I tried not to put too much information on into this video. I could have put more, but I do have other videos with more in-depth guides if you guys want to check them out.